Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Checks and balances 9 Wives, SilentHeroFilms.com. Y'all know, go to all those, man. I appreciate the support. I'm going to hustle backwards for a second, man. I just saw Teofimo's reaction. And I remember getting a lot of comments. Oh, Fred, you're a racist. You only like black fighters. You're this. You hate Teofimo Lopez. I told you Teofimo Lopez will have a mental breakdown. I told you he has outgrown his father. But we don't sit back and analyze things. We just throw these fighters right back in the ring without honoring their mental health and where they're at. And it's very apparent his dad is unstable. He's unstable. I heard Timothy Bradley after the fight, and I want to say congratulations to Timothy Bradley. That whole team needs to be, Fred, I told you guys the past 2.5 years, I told you it's over. That relationship is over. He needs help. And if he doesn't get help, it's going to have these type of things. Even though he won the fight, he didn't win in boxing eyes. You know, he took a step back tonight, and people are not going to respect him. His mental health is an issue, and we pretend that it's not there, but it really, really is, man. And that's just it, man. And who's gonna step up and tell Teofimo the truth? And I laugh, man. Why does Timothy Bradley call him Teo? It's Teo, man. Teofimo. Not unless we're all getting it wrong, you know. So, but I knew this. I told y'all this day was coming. I'm a hater because I'm a truth sayer. Just like I told you, just like I'm telling you guys about Al Heyman. Oh, you're a hater. Well, PBC is over, and they don't have it, and I'm a hater. You know, but y'all keep on believing that I'm a hater. I have no dog in the race, man. I told you guys, my life is only getting better from this point out. I don't need relationships in boxing for my life to get better. I don't need interviews in boxing to keep my channel alive. I don't need none of that. I'm a truth sayer. You understand what I'm saying? My YouTube channel is not predicated upon relationships and YouTube. It's not. And I tell you guys the truth, and you call me crazy. So at the end of the day, Teofimo, when he challenges for that belt, because that guy that has that belt is going to be a hell of a fighter. And when he does, I don't know if it's going to be worse than Oliver McCall, better than Oliver McCall, but I told you he was going to have an Oliver McCall moment, and we had it. He says, do I still have it anymore? What we gonna do about it? We gonna sit here and now, we gonna sit here and laugh at his demise? I mean, in the private confines of our home, yeah, we gonna laugh. Yeah, for sure. You know, that's what we do. But realistically, the man need help. Dad has a substance abuse problem. I saw him in an interview on Punch Drunk. He's smoking a cigarette in the interview. Why are you smoking a cigarette in an interview when you're representing the former undefeated, not undisputed, but unified champion of the world, and you're smoking a cigarette in an interview? You got to have 360 decorum when you're doing this stuff, man. And when you represent a fighter that 100% depends on his body and fans honor him, you can't do stuff like that. You know, his dad smoking a cigarette in an interview makes no sense. You know, I would have texted him, man, put that cigarette out, man. What you doing? But you know, the interview went on, and he said at the interview, this was a great interview. I said, but you're smoking a cigarette. Why the fuck you doing an interview and you smoking a cigarette? You know what I mean? That's like I'm doing an interview with a fighter and he's smoking a blunt. I was like, nah, man, don't do that, man. I really don't, man. You know, so, but is it over for Teo? might be. I told you guys this, man. And he's not stable. He's never been. And it is what it is, man. I know he's going to get destroyed. Devin Haney fans is going to go ape shit. Black media is going to go ape shit on him. And I guess they have every right to. You know what I mean? I'm not mad at them. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that they ain't go back and forth for the last 2 or 3 years, you know? But I've always prayed when I've driven by a train wreck. Or, excuse me, a car wreck. I've always prayed. 2 seconds, 3 seconds, you know, I've always prayed. I've never said, haha, good for that person. I've always prayed. And we gonna laugh when we in our inner circles, and some YouTube channels may laugh and destroy Teofimo Lopez. But always pray when you drive by a car accident. That's all I'm gonna say. Barbershop Conversations. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.